Hello, I think we're up. I think we're running. I'm saying that because I only think so. Okay, I'm gonna say that's working. Rightio, okay. Um, I'm just working on this again, to be honest. Should probably put this back here. There we go. Yeah, I'm working on the game again. We've got a couple, or just a bug I think to fix, something to smooth out. I'm going to be working on some interactivity stuff for the game. Yeah, these models are coming on really nicely, by the way. They're not made by me. I'm not that good, but they do look really nice. But yeah, so like, see the door here. You can interact with it. You got a little this crosshair thing that when I hover over the door or not too far away, it'll you can interact with it by pressing E. So I want to kind of do that, but with some other stuff. Maybe add something where you put the torch down on this desk or something. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to be doing. And I want to also say something and get rid of this, because this keeps on popping up and I have no idea, and it's kind of annoying. So yeah, maybe like fix that at some point, but that's whatever it's doing at the moment. Right, so first thing I'm gonna do is ideally we could see if we can fix this, because when I sometimes if I walk around it's a little bit flashy. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on that first. Hopefully. Right. Oh, that's the wrong script. There we go. So it shouldn't be doing that, but it is. So, sometimes it does a weird flashy thing. Let me see if the actual torch is flashing on and off. No, so that's not changing. So the is on variable is not changing there. Okay. Welcome Chef Quantum to the stream. Says pretty lit though. I agree. Not when you got bugs around, but you know, trying to slowly get there. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna try this in fixed update. Whether it's going to work or not, we can try it. We can try everything. It might not work. Oh wow, that flashlight is not having a happy time catching up with the player. Yeah, I think that's made that worse. Okay, let's try late update. Doubt is actually anything to do with the update type, but nope. Okay, so if I were to comment out this, is that gonna fix it? That's not gonna fix it. Oh no, it's not. Nothing to. Okay, so that's all right. Okay. Uh. Maybe because we could do restart in the new intensity. I don't know. Hmm. Um. Right. This could. Hmm. It it could be something to do with the new intensity. By the way, this is not something. This stream is. I know it's not very exciting. It's kind of. It might be for like if you haven't seen the game before, but in terms of what you're gonna see through this, there's not gonna be that much kind of interesting stuff. I'm just gonna point that out now. But yeah, you do get to see when it's not kind of bug fixing, there will be some kind of implementing some feature stuff. One thing that you won't see though is any spoilers like story wise. That's the one thing I am not going to show about this game, unfortunately. That's going to be working on off screen. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited for it. We've got some good story stuff for it at the moment. Okay, so new intensity equals, let's just starting intensity maybe. We could try that. Okay. Okay, that says that is off, so okay. Right. Hang on, why rather than that intensity, right, we just go new intensity here. Uh, okay, let's see if this works. This might fix it. I'm gonna hope. Nope. Great. Right. It's something to do with this, right? So if I do this, this is the most likely chance is that it's not going to work. Okay, well that's on. If I were to okay, let me do that. Then pop that there. Let me try this. If this first works now, then I know what the problem is. Okay, that turned on. And that's not enabled. Okay. Um. Hmm. I mean, it should be working. Should be. So I'm probably gonna see if I can fix this. Uh, how on earth do I uncomment this? Totally forgot. Is it? No, not that. Is it? Uh, I totally forgot how to do that. But let me look this up 1 second. Uncomment in Visuals Studio. Control key. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. I'll work on this some other point because I'm not entirely sure of that. But let's see if we can get something interesting done now. Right. I'm going to try and get this because I think we have here. Yes, we do. I need to put that. There we go. Got a bed texture. Right. Right. Nope. That's not what I want. Is it this? Yes. Okay. 1.2. I got a feeling it's like 1.6. Is it? 1.8, 7, 6, 6, 8. 1.65 actually. Yep. Okay, let's just move this along a bit. Okay. So the way I've been doing this is I create a system. I'm just gonna make this not a prefab. And I'm gonna add a script onto it called raycast object. And this is, oh, this does need a mesh collider on it. It does need the collider of some sort. Okay, and the radius points is just going to be the bed. Activation range. Ooh, the bed origin is from there. That's odd. That is odd indeed. I can just create a new thing here. That's fine. You can create this in the center of the bed. Okay, we're just gonna put this activation point. There. So we drag that in instead. Have this about that is weird that is still happening. What? Let me look into this. Why is that? Doing that raycast object. Draw gizmos. Oh, on draw gizmos. Ah, that's why. Because you want radius point. Radius. Actually, I know we need to do for each for each transform radius point, in radius points. We're going to run this. And gizmos at y for radius point. Dot position. There you go. Hopefully that'll work better now. Yes. Yes, there we go. Let me just test something. If I just duplicate this, move this over here, add this, that should, there we go. Yeah. Right, what's going to be our activation range for this? 1.5, 1.3. There you go. That should. Oh wow! I didn't see the size comparison. Wow. Okay. It's a mini bed. Yay. Okay. I could do with putting all of these in a separate raycast object, and then get rid of these. Oh no, we can keep wall there, but like flashlight. No, yeah, that's alright. But raycast object we do with putting that as that. So then our door can be put as a raycast object. Is it the actual door? No, I think this needs to be as a door, doesn't it? A raycast object there. I could do putting that in my prefabs. Door goes here. Bed can put as a prefab thing here. And what we're doing, computer, that can be done as a raycast. And monitor can be done as a raycast. There we go. But you bet you that's that thing. Yeah, it is. Again, I have no idea why that is there. Right. This needs increasing the size a bit. So that's 20, that's 40 and 5. Let's 20 times by 1.25 maybe. 1 point, no, I think, 1.5, 30. And then 40. Maybe that's better. I think I could do it a bit bigger, but it's better. So 30 times 1.25, 37.5. 60 times 1.25, 75. 7.5 times 1.25 equals 9375. I think now that's definitely a reasonable size bed. Now it seems quite a small bed, but that's alright. I'm totally chill with that. Okay, now oh yeah, we need our camera to be raycast select. It needs to be raycast object. Yes, there we go. So then we increase this something like 2.3. 2. I think we go 2.5, then there we go. So we'll activate here, and we can actually do something on that. Nice. Oh, I could probably do with editing that bed texture. It's looking a bit, not texture, what we call it, material. Hey, normal map probably needs to go down a lot. Yeah. One point 1.05. Oh no, 0.1. That's probably alright. Metallic, it's not metallic bed. Imagine sleeping on metal. Okay, smoothness. Okay, and that could probably go something like 1.3. There you go. We've got an interactable bed. Looking decent. Right, oh my gosh, I need to fix this this thing right now, but I'm not gonna do that right yet. Okay, cool, that stayed the same. Probably gonna increase this a bit more, 2.8, maybe even. It's not exactly square, is it? So it'll be a bit further, but most likely chance they'll get to it from this side, won't they, rather than over here. But that's alright. Okay. That's bed. We need some sort of sleeping thing in there, but there's we actually don't need that right now because I haven't planned what the bed is actually going to do yet. So I know a bed's for sleeping, obviously, but just in terms of where's this? in terms of what we're actually going to get it to do in the game. Right, is there anything else that we can do? We could start working on computer functionality. Could do. But I feel like now's a good time to work on that bug again. I think, yeah, I'm going to work on that bug because that is annoying. If you guys want to know, like, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, like for the raycast object stuff, what it's just doing is, if I bring up this selector as well, it's just basically, in short terms, sending a raycast an invisible line basically out from the middle of the screen to where that centered dot is when you kind of get close to it and it appears. You're going to send the invisible line out straight forward, and if it hits an object that is on the layer of any of these, so in this case just the raycast object here, then it will go onto raycast object. And if it hits an object, if that raycast hits the object and it has the raycast object script on it, so in this term, so raycast object thing here, bed, then it will turn is raycasted on, then the raycast object script, if you get a certain distance which you can change in the activation range, if you get a certain distance, like if you get too close to the bed or too close to the object, then it'll turn in range to true. So you can see here on the bed, if I look at the bed here, middle of the camera, look, I'm looking at it and it turns it is raycasted to true. If I don't look at it and go towards it, you'll see that in range comes true. If I do both, then it goes right, both of this is true, and that's when you can actually interact with this. So yeah, coolio. Surprisingly, the door was one of the first things I implemented, and I want to see if this still works. I really do. I want to see if this still works. If it does, then I will be amazed. I really will. This could do like 2. Not sure of the Pathfinder. No, I'm chill now. Okay, that's what's an object? Settings. Graph. There you go. Height testing. Don't need that. Obstacle layer mask. There you go. Let's just go. I'm just gonna do. Yeah, raycast object. Why not? It's still working. That's what I want. Oh wait, no, it's disabled. Maybe it's stable. Yeah, I want to see if this still works. I'll be amazed if it still works. The The variable player FOV detection not designed. FOV detection. Oh, our player, yes. Our player, can't remember. Object reference not set to thing, that's 33. 33 here. Get I destination setter. Okay. AI destination setter. Boom. Oh, it's chasing. I just realised the reason why this we could do with not doing this footstep placer. Could do with just putting a mesh render on here with, I don't know, what do you call it? Default material. But that's not working, so we can import HD material. Let me actually create a new capsule. What? It's oh, it's not invisible. It's just really. Okay. Go cache. There we go. Because you need the capsule mesh filter on here. Okay. Capsule mesh filter. Capsule. There we go. Nope. Capsule. There, we can see this dude now. He is a big brain, my dude. Nope, he isn't. It's not. Oh my gosh, I think I've already broken him. Yeah, wow. This was the like, I'm not even joking. This was like the first thing I worked on this game, the AI for the enemy, because I knew it was something that would have to be important. And then I just started working on a bunch of other stuff to do with it, and there's now. It worked better in the old kind of testing map that I did, but if you were to have a look, at like the script for this, there is so much work that went into this, like to make a decent AI. Because, like, for example, if you turn a corner, if he can't see you, if he can't see you, he will go, and you've just gone around the corner, he will go around that corner, check if you're still there. So it's not like if you go around the corner, you lose sight of him, then you're done. That's what these player point things are here that are getting spawned. They're basically keeping track of where the player is. So when I go out of his sight, you see it will spawn one of them, and it will spawn one of those player points, because that's the last time where you saw a player. You will go to that player point, and if the player's still there, great. I need to see if I can I follow him up. Yes, he's big brained. Can't seem to push him off. That'd be a. He's just a bit too smart. Come on. So close. No. He's just too smart. He won't go off the edge. Oh. But I have. Alright, yeah, if I load up this, you'll see that all the stuff that goes into here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and there's actually, I think, somewhere. I'm not sure. There was what do you call it? A patrol thing, but I'm not sure where that was now. So you'll see actually it says is chasing player in sight, so the player's out of sight, but it will still say it's in chasing mode. This is a really bad example, but when I had my actual maze working, when I had my full on like an actual prototype little maze kind of thing, I doubt there's going to be a maze in the final game, unless like stuff changes or something. I know there might be, but like, or at least a maze like what there was in the first prototype. But yeah, that was like a good test to see if that worked, because there's corners everywhere and stuff. And when I finally got this to work after about a week of doing this, the satisfaction I felt, because yeah, this is no ordinary AI. It's a big brain. You see all these debugs that I've done. I haven't been bothered to get rid of them, because I needed them so much when I was testing. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this dude now because I don't need him. Another cool thing that I found, well, I adapted, shall I say, an is on camera script. Basically, what this does detects if something is on the camera. So if I put, and that's useful for an enemy. Let's say the enemy just doesn't chase you if you don't see the enemy. You have to kind of see the enemy for him to chase you, or he might sneak up behind you first. And there's also something called the gaze time here, which means how long it needs to be on the screen for it to detect. Because it might just let's put this bed as an example here. So you can see, oh, it's not even on. So you can see it is on camera. So it is a bit dodgy, but it's yeah, so it kind of gets activated there. But if I were to have this gaze time at 0, then the player will just be able to go at that. Like his mouse might spaz out or something. And then they don't actually see it, but it counts as that. That's what the gaze time's there for. So So I'm going to look at it and then take a second and realize that's the bed. Okay, yeah. I could change that all the way to about like 5 seconds. So I go boom, look at the bed for 5 seconds and then it will turn on. But yeah, again, that's kind of what that is. Don't need that right at this minute. Cool. Let's see if we can fix this torch thing after all this explaining. Where is it? Torch. Right. Still away. I thing is, I don't know why it's doing it. Honestly, it's maybe just do a debug.log is on, because maybe it doesn't have enough time to maybe it doesn't have enough time to detect it in the editor. So, but maybe it'll work. Okay, it's doing that. Okay, so that's okay. So that's still, it's not to do with that then. Something to do with this. Maybe something like if I could probably put this underneath, it's that big. If I could put this in one thing, so I keep repeating it, but I can't bother for testing purposes at least. Anyway. If that equals new intensity, no, if it doesn't equal new intensity, then it's going to do that. Maybe that makes it work. I don't know. Trying stuff out. Nope. Still glitching. I am not sure. I want to see. Let me try this. I doubt it is, but I want to see if it's anything to do with the start function. Just realised the start function is vital to getting this to work. Okay, so it's that I definitely don't need. Okay, nope. What about just a debug dot log? What about just that? Because then I can figure out whether it's generally a lighting issue. Yeah, okay, so it is setting it at random points. Where's that? If I find where it is, here's this. The constant thing there. Hmm. Wonder if enable volumetrics would thing. Nope. Hmm. Not sure. Something is messing with that. As weird as it sounds, I doubt it's through the rotation. But I'm gonna try it anyway. What? It's to do the rotation. That has confused me now. What? Um, local rotation maybe? Change that to local rotation. No. Um. Oh wait. Uh, local rotation. There. Alright, let's try that. When Unity loads. No. Still doing its thing there. This is odd. Why is it doing that? Something to do with the rotation then, which I didn't think was the case. I want to see then if changing the speed something really high, if that affects this. Okay, no. Let me try that. No, it's not to do that. Although that probably is useful, keeping that a little bit. Keeping that a little bit outwards there, so it's not bang on. So it's something to do with this. Why? Why? um. What is it? Something? It's not something to do with this, is it? If I disable that, have that enabled. Hang on, I need to. Okay. It kind of looks quite nice without the flashlight on. I could just put the even though we're still having the same issue, obviously. I could try. I could either have a flashlight like on the table because I like the flashlight model. That's cool. So we could just like put it on the table and then when the player picks it up, you've got it here, or we can just generally have it so it's holding a flashlight. Then again, the flashlight does look kind of cool as well. The only thing I have to figure out there is this thing here going through like that. That's one thing I'm not a fan of. I want to see though how to get this to work. Cast shadows off. That'll do anything. Nope. Um, hmm. I am not sure. um, Maybe it's something to do with the thingy mobile. What do you call it? Lighting data? No. What do I want? Where is it? Trying to find where everything is. Great. Project settings. Graphics. Ah, that's what I want. Wonder if that does anything with that. That might look cool. Screen space reflections. We need to add like a reflection probe. Sphere. Maybe it needs to be on something reflective. Let me try materials objects. Desk. Okay, so 0.1. No doubt that's actually doing anything. Delete that. It was kind of cool. Turn that back off. Hmm. Um. Hmm. I could try. Right, I'm gonna have to change a few stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna have to create a private light. Actually, private light. Light. And just the light is gonna equal this. So that I can just go light dot intensity light. That does look pretty clean now, to be honest. Might as well put that there as well. Light. No, I'll give that one. Light dot intensity. Why is that? Just like okay. Light source. Light component. No. I'm just gonna call it light source. Nothing fancy. Right, so that's that. Do copying this. I don't know why. This is the thing here. Might as well keep that there as well. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna transform dot position. Okay, so it's changing. I think I might have just figured out what it could be. It's changing the torch's position. Right, so torch itself is here. Okay, so that's off. Maybe when I'm changing the torch, we go for Actually, we could do with torch offset thing. Creation speeds, serialize field, private vector 3 offset. Okay, plus offset. That can actually be changed to offset transform. And offset rotation equals that plus offset rotation. Wait. Let's try changing that to quaternion instead. In case you can't add quaternions. Can you do vector 3? Vector 3? Yes, you can. Dot that. There we go. Okay, that's that. Maybe that's a better way of doing that. I'm just thinking. Actually, no. Don't want that there. We want transform dot get child that dot local position equals that dot transform position. No, it's just going to be equals that. And transform dot angles is going to be rotation, offset rotation. There we go. Dot get child, need to do that as well. There you go. So now, if I had to transfer all this from here to here, hopefully, we can just go like that, right? Nope, because it doesn't work like that. It doesn't need to be any bigger, does it? Alright, you know, I'm gonna leave that there now. Yeah, I think that's been good enough for today. I'm gonna leave that. We've made some decent progress. Yeah, I just can't seem to figure this bit out though. I'm gonna leave it as it is and come back to it another time. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you were watching, if you didn't get bored through that, then well done. You've got an amazing attention span. Yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream, which I have no idea when that will be.